Hey guys, and welcome. The news and leaks for Battlefield 2042 and its upcoming Season 5 won't stop, so today I have a release date for the Year 2 upgrade for you that was accidentally shown to players on Origin a few weeks ago already, and also a first look at some of the weapons we can expect with Season 5 and a bit of the background story for it. In yesterday's video, I've already showed you a blog post from the official Battlefield website where the location for the next map was revealed, and if you haven't watched this video yet, the new map will be set in Czechia in the year 2048, and the two factions that are fighting are an elite division called Nova Group and resistance fighters that go by the name Moravian Guards. They will surely be represented by either the Russian or US side within the game, just like it is right now, because the blog also mentions that the Moravian Guards have suspected links to Western forces, which would be the US, while the Nova Group is then probably connected to the Russian side. The exact location for the map is a region called Zlín, which is in the eastern part of Czechia, and both sides fight for a vital train route here, which perfectly fits to the artwork we got during a development update back in February. We don't have a name for it yet, but we will surely find out during the next few days. And that's so far everything we know about the new map. But later during the day, and also too late for yesterday's video, there was another official blog post found by Battlefield Bulletin, and this one is called Specialist Stories. It is a short note that our specialist Falk wrote during a 2-hour flight from New London to Zlín, and here she describes that after the landing she will have to get in contact with the Moravian Guards, so that's the side our nopads support here, and they have to talk about a transmission she had received. She also writes that she's in the plane with Boris, Casper and Dozer, because they all were assigned to this mission as well, and she describes the motivation every one of them has to take part in this. At the end, she writes that she is the squad leader and as such she should come up with a good name for them, but as she's not good at names, she chooses the one Irish gave them, and that's the Tombstone Squad. And this is one of the names that can be assigned to your own squad with a new management system as well, but that's just on the side. What's interesting though is that it seems like this new season is focused on 4 specialists that were in the game right from the start, and that they put a bit more focus on them, which is pretty cool. Season 1 to 4 were always focused on the specialists that were added alongside of them, and the others were just kind of supporting actors, and now they seem to switch this a little. And looking at this gives me a small glimmer of hope that we might still see a Season 6 for the game, because when they focus on Falk, Boris, Casper and Dozer with Season 5, maybe they would focus on the story of another squad of the original specialists in Season 6. I think this would be pretty cool and would round up the story of the game, but also gives it a nice ending. In yesterday's video I talked about various signs that could indicate that we won't get a Year 2 for the game, and many of you have shared your opinions in the comments as well, saying that you hope the game won't end with Season 5. And I'm totally with you on this, because now that they've managed to improve it so much, it would be a shame to abandon it. But then again, they also did this with Battlefield 5. Maybe they're just waiting for the right moment to make an announcement, but this long radio silence about what might happen after the next season is usually not a good sign. Anyways, if you want to read through this latest blog post yourself, what I can highly recommend, you can find a link to it in the description below. What's actually a lot more interesting than the written text though is the picture that we got alongside of it, because this shows the 4 protagonists I was talking about and their weapons. And while this doesn't look unusual at first glance, if you look closer you will recognize that these are not some of the currently available ones. Instead, Boris is holding an RPG-7V2 rocket launcher, Casper a TTS Exceed sniper rifle, Dozer the G36C assault rifle, and Falk is holding a Desert Eagle 50 in her hands. And a while ago, one of the developers already teased a new weapon coming to the game with Season 5 during one of the podcasts, and he said that it will be a community favorite that was available in former titles already, and it has a 50 in its name. And back then, many of you had already pointed out the Desert Eagle in the comments, and apparently you were right. The Desert Eagle is the weapon the dev mentioned. It was available in Battlefield 4 and Hardline, but also in Battlefield Play for Free under the exact same name, and now it returns to the franchise. The RPG 7v2 is already in the game, but over in Portal in the arsenal of Battlefield 3, and the G36C was also available in Battlefield 3 and in other titles of the series, but is not part of the collection yet. The only weapon I don't have any connection to is the TTS sniper rifle, but maybe it's just a variation of a former weapon. I can't really pin it down at the moment, to be honest. If you can, be sure to write it in a comment below and share your knowledge with us. If these 4 weapons are coming as new additions for Season 5 or if they will count as vault weapons is not known yet, but they are definitely part of what we can expect to receive. And now let's head over to the second topic for today, and that's the Year 2 upgrade that I mentioned in the intro already. Or at least that's how it was called when it was accidentally shown to some users on Origin a few weeks ago. And back then we didn't really know what this could be. Is it just a cosmetic pack or an upgrade to immediately unlock all the content from the first seasons without having to unlock it through assignments? Or does it mean we will get a full second year of support for the game and this pack will include the battle pass for it? There was a lot of wild guessing. Today, however, I think this question was answered because a Twitter user and data miner with the name Aggiornamenti Lumia, I'm sorry if I pronounced this completely wrong, has found a so-called Battlefield 2042 Elite upgrade that will be released on May 26, which is Friday this week. And to the question what the content of this upgrade would be, he wrote that it includes 4 specialists, 10 weapons, 6 vehicles, and a cosmetic bundle with the name Lost World. And based on this tweet, Danny on PC reached out to Temporeal and asked him if he has any cosmetics connected to this, and of course he has. So according to Temporeal, the bundle includes all the specialists, weapons and vehicles we got with the last 4 seasons, and surely also the gadgets, even though they are not specifically mentioned. And in addition to this, also a cosmetic pack that comes with a specialist set for Rao, a vehicle skin for the Condor, and a weapon skin for the MCS 880. And I'm pretty sure what we see here is our mysterious Year 2 upgrade. Not sure what the price will be once it was released, but surely something around $20 because that's what these upgrades usually cost. Alongside of this, we might get a new edition of the game, similar to these complete editions we got for Battlefield 1 and 5 and also for older titles of the series. And just going by the name of the bundle, this is probably called Battlefield 2042 Elite Edition. And while I was about to edit this video, we got a first teaser for the upcoming season with the name for it, so of course I squeezed this in here as well. The season is called A New Dawn, this is the logo for it, and the official gameplay trailer will drop on Friday, May 26 at 8 AM PT or 5 PM CEST. I'll put a link to its YouTube page in the description below so you can set a notification for it. And that was it for today. Some more news for the upcoming season and what we can expect to see alongside of it. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like or a comment below and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Until then, thanks for watching. I'm the Catwoman and you are awesome.